Have you ever wondered if your body could warn you before something serious happens? Imagine having the power to recognize signs that might save your life or the life of someone you love. Today we're talking about one of the leading causes of death worldwide, stroke. It's a condition that often strikes unexpectedly, yet your body might be giving you subtle warnings days or even weeks before it happens. The key is knowing what to look for and taking action before it's too late. A stroke occurs when blood flow to a part of your brain is interrupted or severely reduced. This means that crucial oxygen and nutrients fail to reach that part of the brain, and with every passing second, thousands of brain cells are lost. It's no exaggeration to say that recognizing the early signs of a stroke could be life-saving. What's especially alarming is that strokes are no longer just affecting older individuals. They are increasingly impacting younger people worldwide. Cardiovascular diseases in general are on the rise, making it even more critical to stay informed and proactive about your health. The good news? Your body is incredible at signaling when something isn't quite right. The challenge is that these signs can often be subtle and easy to overlook. They may feel insignificant at first or be mistaken for less serious issues, but ignoring them could be a big mistake. In this video, we'll uncover the 7 early warning signs your body might give you up to a month before a stroke. These signs are your body's way of saying, pay attention. Knowing them could be the difference between taking timely action and becoming part of a grim statistic. But that's not all. We'll also share practical tips to help you prevent a stroke, empowering you to take control of your health and protect your future. No matter your age or lifestyle, this knowledge is something everyone should have in their toolkit. So let's dive in and learn how to spot these critical signs before it's too late. Remember, being informed is the first step to staying healthy and safe. Before we get started, I have a quick favor to ask. If you find this video helpful, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you never miss our latest content. Your support truly makes all the difference. And here's a fun way to share your thoughts. If today's topic resonates with you, leave a comment with the number 1. If it doesn't, type 0. Your feedback helps us create meaningful content that's tailored to your needs and interests. Now let's get started and uncover the 7 signs your body might be giving you to prevent a stroke. First sign, persistently high blood pressure. High blood pressure, or hypertension, is often called the silent killer for a reason. It can significantly increase your risk of stroke without showing obvious symptoms. Blood pressure refers to the force of blood pushing against the walls of your arteries. When this pressure is consistently high, it puts undue strain on your blood vessels. Over time, this can cause damage, making the vessels narrower, weaker, or prone to rupture. Take Sarah, for example, a 45-year-old working mom who thought her occasional headaches were just part of her busy lifestyle. She dismissed them until one day, while grocery shopping, she felt lightheaded and couldn't move her arm properly. It turned out she had suffered a minor stroke. Her doctor explained that her unchecked high blood pressure had caused damage to the arteries in her brain, leading to an ischemic stroke. It was a wake-up call for Sarah, who immediately made changes like reducing her salt intake, exercising regularly, and following her prescribed medications. Today, she's thriving and uses her experience to encourage others to take blood pressure seriously. The lesson here? Knowing your blood pressure numbers and taking action can save your life. If you are hypertensive, commit to managing it effectively, whether through a healthier diet, regular physical activity, or taking medications as prescribed. Small steps today can prevent devastating consequences tomorrow. By prioritizing your health, you not only reduce the risk of stroke, but also enhance your overall quality of life. Remember, your health is in your hands. Take control of it, just like Sarah did. Your heart and brain will thank you. Second sign, sudden and intense headache. A sudden, severe headache can sometimes serve as a crucial warning sign of a stroke. While not every headache is connected to a stroke, and not all strokes are preceded by a headache, it's essential to recognize when a headache might signal something serious. In ischemic strokes, where blood flow to the brain is blocked, the resulting headache is often described as sharp and abrupt. In hemorrhagic strokes, which involve bleeding in the brain, the headache can feel excruciating, often referred to as one of the worst pains imaginable. To illustrate, Let's consider the story of Maria, a 42-year-old teacher. One morning as she was preparing for work, Maria suddenly felt a sharp, overwhelming pain in her head. Thinking it was just a migraine, she tried to power through her day. However, when the pain didn't subside and she started feeling dizzy and confused, her husband insisted on taking her to the hospital. The quick response made all the difference. Maria was diagnosed with a hemorrhagic stroke, and immediate treatment saved her life. Her doctors later explained that ignoring the signs could have led to a much worse outcome. In some cases, a severe headache may also indicate an aneurysm that is at risk of rupturing, a condition that demands urgent medical attention. The key takeaway here is to listen to your body. A headache that comes on suddenly, feels unusually intense, or is accompanied by other symptoms like nausea, vision changes, or confusion should never be ignored. Lesson to remember: not all headaches are alarming, but the ones that hit like a bolt out of the blue should be treated as potential red flags. If you or someone you know experiences such a headache, seek medical attention immediately. Acting quickly can save lives and prevent severe complications. Always trust your instincts when something feels wrong. It's better to be safe than sorry. Third sign: numbness or weakness in the extremities. Have you ever felt sudden numbness or weakness in your arm, leg, or face, especially on just one side of your body? While it may seem like a momentary inconvenience, this could be your body sending an urgent warning. Sudden numbness or weakness, particularly in one arm, leg, or side of the face, often precedes a stroke. Even if it lasts only a few minutes or hours, it's a signal that demands attention. Take Alice, for example. A vibrant 50-year-old teacher, she dismissed the sudden weakness in her left arm as stress-related fatigue. It disappeared in less than an hour, and she didn't give it another thought. 2 weeks later, Alice suffered a major stroke that left her hospitalized for months. Looking back, she realized that brief episode was her body trying to warn her. These moments, known as transient ischemic attacks, TIAs, are often referred to as mini-strokes. They are short-lived, but they are not harmless. They're a red flag that your brain isn't getting enough blood flow, and they provide a critical window to act before something more serious happens. If you or someone you know experiences sudden numbness or weakness, take it seriously. Seek medical advice immediately. Don't wait to see if it goes away. Early intervention can save lives and prevent long-term consequences. Lesson to remember: never ignore unusual changes in your body, no matter how brief they seem. They could be the wake-up call you need to protect your future health. Listen to your body. It's often smarter than you think. Fourth sign: excessive fatigue. Feeling unusually tired even after a good night's sleep or without exerting yourself can be a subtle but important warning sign of a potential stroke. While fatigue can stem from various causes, stroke-related fatigue is intense, persistent, and out of the ordinary. It's not the kind of tiredness you shake off with a nap. It's an overwhelming exhaustion that feels unlike anything you've experienced before. For instance, let's take Sarah's story. Sarah, a busy teacher in her 40s, started noticing that simple tasks like grading papers or preparing meals left her completely drained. At first, she attributed it to her demanding schedule, but this was no ordinary fatigue. Sarah found herself struggling to keep her eyes open during meetings and even skipping her evening walks, which she used to love. Concerned, she finally visited her doctor, who discovered that her fatigue was linked to reduced blood flow to her brain caused by a narrowing artery. Thanks to early intervention, Sarah was able to manage her condition before it escalated to a stroke. Excessive fatigue can occur due to changes in blood circulation to the brain. For example, an artery may be narrowed due to atherosclerosis or partially blocked by a clot, reducing oxygen delivery to vital areas. This fatigue can also be an early indicator of a transient ischemic attack, TIA, often referred to as a mini-stroke. While TIA symptoms are temporary, lasting minutes to hours, they serve as a critical warning. The body might dissolve the clot naturally, resolving symptoms within 24 hours, but ignoring a TIA can lead to more severe consequences. Take the case of Mark, a 60-year-old avid cyclist. One afternoon, Mark felt an overwhelming wave of tiredness during a routine bike ride. He brushed it off as dehydration, but his wife insisted he see a doctor. Tests revealed that Mark had experienced a TIA. By addressing his condition immediately, he was able to take preventive measures and avoid a full-blown stroke. If you're feeling unusually fatigued, don't dismiss it as just being overworked or tired. Extreme exhaustion, especially if it's out of character or persistent, might be your body's way of signaling something serious. Trust your instincts and consult a doctor to ensure you catch potential issues early. Sarah and Mark both listened to their bodies, and by doing so, they avoided life-altering consequences. Remember, prevention and early intervention are your best defenses against a stroke. Take care of your health. Your future self will thank you. Fifth sign, speech problems. Imagine sitting at breakfast and your loved one suddenly struggles to say a simple phrase like, "pass the salt." Their words come out slurred, or they're unable to form full sentences. This alarming scenario could be a warning sign of a stroke. Known as aphasia, it refers to difficulties in understanding or expressing speech. Take Sarah's story, for instance. Her father, an avid storyteller, abruptly lost his ability to narrate his favorite childhood memory. Instead of coherent sentences, his speech became jumbled and incomprehensible. Recognizing something was wrong, Sarah acted quickly and called emergency services. That swift decision gave her father a fighting chance at recovery. Speech problems often feel subtle at first, but they're a glaring red flag that should never be ignored. It's not just about slurred words, it's about how the brain communicates with the body. If caught in time, treatments can reverse or reduce the impact. If you or someone you love experiences sudden difficulty speaking, treat it as an emergency. A stroke doesn't wait, but your prompt action can make all the difference. Learn to spot the signs, and you could save a life. Sixth sign, vision problems. Have you ever noticed sudden changes in your vision, like blurred sight or difficulty focusing? These might seem minor at first, but could actually be a vital clue that your body's trying to send you. Vision problems, such as double vision, sudden blurriness, or even partial vision loss, might be linked to something as serious as a stroke. In many cases, these changes are caused by a blockage in the arteries that supply blood to your eyes. Imagine this. Jenny, a 55-year-old teacher, noticed she couldn't read the words on her laptop clearly one morning. She brushed it off as fatigue and tried to push through her busy day. But the blurriness didn't go away, and by lunchtime, she struggled to focus on her students. Alarmed, she visited her doctor. It turned out she had a blood clot in an artery leading to her eye, a warning sign of a potential stroke. Thankfully, Jenny's quick action allowed her to receive treatment in time, avoiding more serious complications. This story serves as a powerful reminder. Our eyes can reflect what's happening in the brain. While vision changes might also stem from less serious issues, like needing new glasses, they should never be ignored. If something feels off, take it seriously and seek medical advice promptly. The takeaway? Your body communicates in whispers before it shouts. Listen carefully and you may prevent a more significant problem. Stay proactive about your health. Your future self will thank you. Seventh sign, other neurological symptoms. A stroke, whether hemorrhagic or ischemic, rarely strikes without warning. In many cases, subtle neurological symptoms can act as red flags, signaling that something might be wrong. These may include memory lapses, sudden loss of balance, unexplained nausea, or episodes of vomiting. While these signs might appear days or even weeks before a stroke, they are often mistaken for other conditions. For instance, seizures, hypoglycemia, brain tumors, anxiety attacks, or infections in the central nervous system can produce similar symptoms. This overlap makes it crucial to seek a trusted doctor for an accurate evaluation. A story of early awareness. Take Mary's story as an example. A 48-year-old teacher, Mary began experiencing frequent dizziness and brief moments of disorientation. Initially, she brushed them off as stress from her busy schedule. However, one morning, she found herself unable to maintain her balance while walking her dog. Concerned, she visited her doctor, who identified her symptoms as early warning signs of a possible stroke. Further tests revealed a narrowing artery that could have led to a catastrophic event. Thanks to early intervention and lifestyle changes, Mary prevented a stroke and continues to enjoy her life fully. The lesson here is clear. Listen to your body and act promptly. If you or someone you know experiences persistent neurological symptoms, don't delay seeking medical advice. Prevention begins with awareness. Risk factors. You can control strokes don't always come with warnings, which is why prevention plays a vital role. Beyond neurological symptoms, certain lifestyle habits significantly increase your risk. These include excessive alcohol consumption, drug abuse, obesity, an unhealthy diet, unmanaged depression or anxiety, and a sedentary lifestyle. Each of these factors can set off harmful processes in the body that may lead to a stroke. A wake-up call. Consider Tom, a 55-year-old executive who lived a high-pressure life fueled by late nights, unhealthy meals, and minimal exercise. When he suffered a mild stroke, it came as a shock. The experience forced him to reevaluate his choices. With the guidance of his doctor, Tom adopted healthier habits. He cut back on alcohol, began exercising regularly, and switched to a balanced diet rich in fruits, vegetables, and whole grains. Not only did these changes reduce his risk of another stroke, but they also improved his overall well-being. Tom's transformation serves as a powerful reminder. It's never too late to take charge of your health. Small, consistent changes can make a big difference. Steps to a healthier, stroke-free life. Preventing a stroke isn't just about avoiding risk. It's about embracing a healthier lifestyle. Start by managing your blood pressure and keeping your blood sugar levels in check. Incorporate regular exercise into your routine, aiming for at least 150 minutes of moderate activity each week. Focus on eating fresh, nutrient-dense foods while cutting back on processed options, sugar and saturated fats. Finally, prioritize regular checkups with your doctor, particularly to monitor your cholesterol and cardiovascular health. The story of Helen, a 62-year-old grandmother, encapsulates the importance of prevention. After witnessing her best friend suffer a debilitating stroke, Helen committed to making better choices for herself. She joined a local walking group, started cooking meals from scratch, and stayed consistent with her medical checkups. Today, Helen enjoys an active and vibrant life, setting an example for her children and grandchildren. The bottom line? Prevention is the most powerful tool you have. By making conscious choices today, you can protect yourself from the devastating effects of a stroke tomorrow. Listen to your body, prioritize your health, and take proactive steps toward a better, stroke-free future. Thank you for watching. If you found this video valuable, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps support the channel and lets us know you'd like to see more content like this. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you'll never miss an update. Let's share your thoughts, stories, or even your advice in the comments below. Your insights could inspire someone else on their journey. If you know someone who could benefit from this video, share it with them. It's a simple way to spread the message of brain health and positivity. Thanks again for being part of this community, and we'll see you in the next video. Stay curious, stay healthy, and take care.